guys, welcome to the first R&D Garage video of 2021. I hope you all had a very good New Year's and hopefully we have a lot of good things to look for this year. So today we are starting with the FJ video. So super excited to get back to work on her, and I know you guys, she's basically a favorite with a lot of you, so I hope you're happy as well. Today we are doing the Serpentine belt, and I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I hope it goes smooth, but let's get started. Okay guys, so I have my breaker bar in place. I'm not exactly breaking anything. I'm actually detensioning basically the pulley. And this isn't really a two-person job, but I'll be in the way of the camera if I slip the belt off. And so my partner in crime here is gonna do it for me. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna push this way to kind of just detension it a bit. And it may be a little bit hard. There we go. And he's gonna let me know once it's off. Or actually, I can kind of see it.
Okay.
Perfect. Woo! Moving on. Okay guys, so we're ready to begin. So I should have said at the beginning, we're actually changing out the 3 idlers plus the Serpentine belt. We're not dealing with the tensioner only because it hasn't been making any noise. And I also hear it's one bear of a installation. So we'll save that for a later date. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this belt out. That's the one we loosened. And we've got a couple pulleys to basically unwind it from. And then I also have to pull it up and over the fan, between one of the fan and in between the radiator. So we may have a couple breakaways in here. Let's try to get this done. So here it is right here. So this guy. Okay. Oof. And this is not comfortable. Okay. There we go. So it's coming off. This is good. Sweet. Okay, this is getting super loose. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I believe, there we go. We're just, it's kind of like, ooh, slap myself in the face with the belt. Come on, belt. There we go. So it's actually not that bad. It's a little loosey-goosey, but we're getting it. Come on, drop off that last one. Perfect. Okay, so we're almost good. Ah, sick. Okay, so now we have to go, how does this go? Okay, so here's the easiest way to get this belt off. First of all, get it super loose, so it's basically like a big circle. And then you're gonna go ahead and tuck the top part in the top of the fan and basically let it fall from there. Hopefully that's what happens. Also be very, very careful with your radiator fins because you don't want to damage that. So I'm gonna tuck this all the way and come on, fall. Yes. Oh. Come on. Oh, I think I'm gonna go down below, see if it's nice and loose. Yes. So it looks like it fell most of the way. It may be caught on the bottom here. Ooh. Come on, belt. Oh boy. Bam. Okay, yep, it just fell. Moving on. Okay guys, what's the first rule at R&D Garage? Check to make sure that your new part and your old part are a match. And it looks like these definitely are. So you can see it's the same width. We've got the same ribbon. And hopefully I have the wingspan for this. But okay, it doesn't look, yeah, no, this is good. So it's the same length as well. Okay guys, now we're ready to go ahead and pull off our idler. So what I'm going to do is break this bolt first right here, 14 millimeter. Then I'm going to go grab my ratchet, take off the bolt completely, and the idler should come off with it. So I'm wearing my glasses because it's filthy under here. And I also don't want the idler to fall on my face. So let's go ahead and break this first. And you're going to pull towards you. And, oh, it's been a while since I've had to use my body weight. There we go. So that's broken. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my ratchet and make sure it's on off, which it is. So, oh, I've already got the 14 mil socket on it. Okay. So I think I may have to snake it through here. There we go. Maybe not. You know what? I'm gonna do you like this. Or you know what? Even just use my fingers. That seems to be the best option. Okay, now I've got my other hand on the idler itself, again, because I don't like things falling on my face. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Let's move on. Okay guys, so I already paid attention to my rule, and even though this one's aftermarket, the dimensions are still the same because they included a washer. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. And remember, the bolt goes towards you. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I actually lay underneath the car, for some reason, everything seems backwards to me. So let's go ahead and throw this in. And my other hand is in the way. There we go. Ooh, my right hand is the speedster. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back with, actually, I don't think we torque it in yet. I'm gonna check and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are actually gonna torque it right now to 40 foot-pounds, and you're probably gonna need an extension. So just be warned here. Ooh, that still barely fits. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be pushing away for myself. Oops, did I? No, I didn't. Ah! Okay, so you may have to bring it back like this because there's not a whole lot of play under here. Perfect, you guys heard that. It's the money shot. Let's move on. Okay, now we're gonna pull off this another idler here. And so I've already got my socket on. There we go. So I broke that one loose. And now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can, no, I need to ratchet a little bit.
And 3.
Okay, so you guys see I have my ratchet in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and this probably looks hella silly, but that's okay. So now I think I can just reach up there and take it off. And again, remember the idler itself is coming out at the same time as the bolt, so you want to be careful. There we go. Oop, starting to slip. Come on. It's a little squishy, but we got it. Well, it looks like we found our culprit. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but pushing against the back washer here, giving it a free spin, and it makes a yucky noise. So this is definitely the noisy one. Okay, now we're gonna get this idler in. So the thing with this is this one, and I believe the next one, is actually only torqued to 29 foot-pounds, and unfortunately my smaller wrench is at the shop, working from home today. So I won't be showing that, but just know it is 29 foot-pounds. So let's put this guy on. Okay. There we go. making my stomach crunches in. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna make a mental note that this one still needs torquing, but let's move on to the next one. Okay, and now for the last idler. It is this guy here. So I'm gonna go around here with my breaker bar, put this guy on. One. There we go. Okay, and pull towards me. It is now broken. And now I'm gonna grab my ratchet. And it's still on off. Actually, you know what? Ah, I love it when the breaker bar really breaks it off. There we go. Okay guys, it's off. Let's get the replacement. Okay guys, so if I seem kind of fumbly with this one, it's only because I actually can't see the hole. So I'm gonna feel for it. It's like right there. So, yeah, this one kind of sucks. I think did I find it? Oh, it goes towards me. Yes. Success. Whew. Give it a spin with the other hand. Perfect. Okay, and again, this one also needs to be torqued to 29 pounds, foot-pounds. But again, I need my wrench from the shop, so that's gonna have to wait for now. Moving on. Okay, time to put the belt on. So basically we're gonna be reversing what we did to get it off. And so right now it doesn't really matter, but you're going to want the rib side in eventually. So we're just gonna go ahead and slip this in between the radiator fan and the radiator, and then it should just hang. So let's do this. Okay. So again, kind of snake it in, and eventually everything else should follow if it doesn't get stuck. You may have to work it a bit here. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Okay, so I've got my belt on now. Unfortunately, I also found out that filming me putting it on was basically a logistical nightmare, so I apologize for that. But we are going to take a short video of the finished product, how the belt goes on, and we're going to include a diagram, so I sincerely hope that helps. Also, another tip is to keep the belt, give the belt a lot more slack over the power steering pump, as in don't put it over there until you're ready to go with all the rest of the areas where the belt needs to go. So again, I'm sorry, and I hope that helps. So here's the power steering pulley. To get it on nice and tight, first of all, to get it on, you have to detension the tensioner again. And then once it's on, go ahead and, I guess, retension, is that a word? Tension it up again. Well guys, that's it for this job. There are a couple more things. So again, be sure to recheck all your bolts. Then go ahead, take her for a drive, get her up to operating temperature so that she's a little bit warm. Bring her home, recheck all your bolts once more, and then you are completely done. So I had a lot of fun with her. I can't wait to work on my FJ again. I know you guys enjoy her. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching R&D Garage, for liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. It's so appreciated. So I look forward to bringing you more content soon. Have a great week.